This presentation is brought to you by Brailleiant at Brailleiant.org, where we are bridging the digital divide for the blind. The following is the third part in a three-part series on how to use the HumanWare BrailleNote Apex, presented by Brailleiant. Please visit our website at Brailleiant.org.
I just realized that we were at the end of the main menu. So now it's time to get into part 3, which is really 2 parts, actually. So first, we're going to teach you some commands. And those commands, one of them, is to get to the top of a menu, you need to press space with L. Oh, and another piece of information. A chord is when you press space with another letter or contraction or Braille symbol. So for example, to get to the top of the menu, it's L chord because you're pressing space with L together. I'll press space with L or L chord.
Main menu.
And it beeped and said main menu. Now, the first thing I want to cover is the options menu. To get to this hidden options menu, you need to press space or space with O or O chord. I'm going to have to put my phone down, but I'm going to put it down right next to my BrailleNote so you will hear the BrailleNote speaking. I will press space with O now.
Viewfinder. Focus unlocked. Image. Double tap to focus.
If you could hear that, you could hear it say options menu. Options menu overview. The options menu has a variety of options, so does the main menu. We will press the space bar to get through the options menu, and you have a various amount of utilities. Date. This date and time, when you get your Apex, is going to be set completely wrong. So in section 2 of part 3 of this tutorial, in the other half of part 3 of this tutorial, essentially, I am going to cover how to set your date and time, and you're going to do it through the utilities menu that I discussed in part 2. Next to the date announcement, you have your time. Time, which basically pulls out a separate submenu with the time menu, and that time menu is basically has clock. If you press enter on clock, it tells you the time, or you have some other functions inside that menu that are pretty self-explanatory. I don't think I need to explain any of that. I'm going to press space to go to the nether.
Grade of Braille for keyboard entry.
Grade of Braille for keyboard entry. I think it's K for short. Either way, if you press space with O followed by K, you get to set your keyboard Braille grade. So you want to type in contraction in for say computer Braille, but you want it to display in contracted Braille. You can set that in that little dialog box. And let's go to the next option. I'll press space. You could also use your thumb keys.
To review or change the language for keyboard entry, press enter with L.
Enter with L works a little differently. I'll show you in another video, but basically if you have all your languages enabled, you can basically switch between them. For example, all the 4 languages are English, Spanish, Italian, and French. So if you press space with L and you're in a keyword document, you can type in Spanish, Italian, or French, or German, if you so desire. For example, if you take world language classes, you can easily switch from English to Spanish, French, Italian, or German. and you can customize your English, French, Italian, German, Spanish in your language menu that I will show you in another time. So we'll press space to go through another function
Braille options.
thing. Braille options. Press to get to this dialog box. Press space with O followed by B. Space with O opening the options menu, and B clicking on Braille options. This is where you change your contracted Braille, uncontracted Braille. You can set your reading mode. So your BrailleNote has 4 or 5 reading modes. You have normal, automatic, edit, layout, and some others. One quick tip, you'll also learn, I'm pretty sure later in this tutorial, is if you press space with O to go to the options menu and press U, you are brought straight to the user guide.
Keyboard settings.
Keyboard settings. If you want to change your keyboard, now you can set whether it speaks to you in words, characters and words. Now, if you want words, when you press enter on keyboard settings, you press W for words and S for characters. S as in spell. For example, when you hear it say keyboard voice, the option for characters is actually called spell, and that's why you have to press S to select that option. I'll press the space key.
Review voice.
Review voice. Pressing backspace with enter with R will open the review voice dialog box with a couple of options. This is a little hidden feature, hidden in plain sight. If you take the time to scroll through the options menu, I'm pretty sure you'll find it. Also, you can press backspace with enter with R. I never thought that review voice didn't do anything until I watched a tutorial on it. I'll press space to go to the next menu item. Connectivity. Pressing the command to go to the options menu, followed by C to open the connectivity menu, will pull up a separate menu with connectivity options, such as connect to a network. You can press W for, you can go into your Ethernet and go into that menu and change stuff there, and that's basically how you connect to your various connectivity options. We'll cover that when we go through Bluetooth and Braille Terminal.
Visual display.
Visual display. If you want someone to see what you're doing, you press enter. You get a dialog box. You select the option that your technician has told you to select. You follow the technician's instructions, and you're connected. Now, depending upon your setup, whether you are connecting via iOS device, you press B for Bluetooth option, and if you're connected to a monitor, you press U for USB client option.
This has been a presentation by Brailleiant at Brailleiant.org, where we are bridging the digital divide for the blind. If you like this video, please click the like button, and for more interesting videos, please subscribe to our channel.